WWE official breaks silence after being assaulted by Kevin Owens at Elimination Chamber. Kevin Owens and Samy Zayn was every bit the brutal encounter that was expected, with Owens coming out on top and seemingly ending their story at WWE Elimination Chamber. After the match, Randy Orton made his return and set up a potential WrestleMania clash. But there was one other casualty in the match besides Zayn. Midway through the match, Owens almost had the win, and referee Charles Robinson ran down to the ring to make the count, but it was only a 2. This led to Owens picking him up and wiping him out with a stiff clothesline. Following the show, Robinson broke his silence on social media and appears to be fine despite the attack. Robinson has been a vital part of WWE's referee team for decades and has taken some insane bumps over the years, but the fans were worried about him following the attack, but thankfully he's fine. Samy Zayn is a completely other story since he was put through hell in a match that wasn't even sanctioned by WWE, and it's unclear when he will return. Samy Zayn was injured at WWE Elimination Chamber. Samy Zayn was attacked with chairs, hockey sticks, and multiple powerbombs on the apron at Elimination Chamber, which left him injured as a result when Owens was finally declared the winner. Michael Cole shared the news following the show, but there has been no official update on Zayn following the show, and fans were told to follow on social media for an update on his condition in the coming days. Zayn doesn't appear to have a story heading into WrestleMania 41, and Randy Orton could now be the one who continues the story with Owens instead. It will be interesting to see how long Zayn is on the sidelines following his brutal match at the 2025 Elimination Chamber Premium Live event. Kevin Owens versus Samy Zayn. Head-to-head record in WWE, the two friends have had a long history of betrayals and clashes. The prizefighter Kevin Owens and Samy Zayn have had a long history of betrayals, fallouts, and patch-ups. They arguably have one of the most complicated histories, which fluctuates between friendship and animosity. The two Canadian stars began as friends and tag team partners in Ring of Honor, ROH, and Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, PWG. While Zayn joined WWE in 2013, KO's debut came in 2014, and both stars were assigned to the developmental brand NXT. During their early days in NXT, the two friends had an initial fallout which led to an intense feud. Zayn and KO ultimately reunited on the main roster as a tag team, and Owens once again turned on Zayn, which began another feud between the two. The two stars have engaged in multiple feuds, often blurring the lines between friend and foe, and their complicated history has led to some of the most memorable matches and storylines. Owens has once again turned on Zayn for not helping him in the undisputed WWE title match against Cody Rhodes at the Royal Rumble PLE. The betrayal has now led to a new storyline between the two, with both stars claiming that this time it's different. The two friends have had a long history of betrayals and clashes. The prizefighter Kevin Owens and Samy Zayn have had a long history of betrayals, fallouts, and patch-ups. They arguably have one of the most complicated histories which fluctuates between friendship and animosity. The two Canadian stars began as friends and tag team partners in Ring of Honor, ROH, and Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, PWG. While Zayn joined the WWE in 2013, KO's debut came in 2014, and both stars were assigned to the developmental brand NXT. During their early days in NXT, the two friends had an initial fallout which led to an intense feud. Zayn and KO ultimately reunited on the main roster as a tag team, and Owens once again turned on Zayn, which began another feud between the two. The two stars have engaged in multiple feuds, often blurring the lines between friend and foe, and their complicated history has led to some of the most memorable matches and storylines. Owens has once again turned on Zayn for not helping him in the undisputed WWE title match against Cody Rhodes at the Royal Rumble PLE. The betrayal has now led to a new storyline between the two, with both stars claiming that this time it's different. The two stars have fought each other a total of 60 times, with 6 of them being on either PLEs or broadcasted shows. When it comes to broadcasted shows, the two stars have clashed in a total of 18 matches. KO and Zayn first met in the developmental brand where the NXT title was on the line. Owens picked up the win in the first meeting. In their fourth meeting on WWE Raw, Zayn picked up the first win against KO. Since then, The two stars have fought a total of 19 times, with Owens emerging victorious on 10 occasions and Zayn winning 4 matches. Additionally, for matches ended in no contest, the two former friends recently battled in an unsanctioned match at the Elimination Chamber 2025 PLE. This came following Kevin Owens fighting 212 pounds WWE star in grudge match at WrestleMania should happen, says analyst Kevin Owens has turned on multiple former friends over the past few months. WWE analyst Sam Roberts recently suggested that the prizefighter should go head-to-head against one of these superstars, since attacking Cody Rhodes in the parking lot after Bad Blood last year. Owens has taken out Randy Orton and attempted to end the American Nightmare's career after failing to dethrone him at Saturday night's main event. Earlier this month, he again challenged Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship at Royal Rumble, but lost the brutal ladder match. Ahead of that clash, the prizefighter seemingly hinted at Samy Zayn helping him dethrone the 39-year-old champion. Although Zayn came out to ringside to check on his friend during the match, he did not help him. The following Monday on Raw, Owens surprisingly attacked Zayn following the latter's defeat against CM Punk in an Elimination Chamber qualifying match, taking him out with a piledriver. The 40-year-old later explained his actions in a video he posted on X. He blamed Zayn for not helping him against Rhodes while helping Roman Reigns during the Royal Rumble, dubbing him a horrible friend. Speaking on his Not Sam Wrestling podcast, Sam Roberts expressed his desire to see the former honorary youth square off with the prizefighter in a grudge match at WrestleMania. I'm hoping, and we may settle this score, I guess, at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, premium live event. It's not Montreal, but it is Toronto. At least it's Canadian. I'm hoping we're getting a Kevin Owens versus Samy Zayn grudge match at WrestleMania, he said. WWE announced that Samy Zayn will be out of action indefinitely following Kevin Owens' attack on him last week on Raw. WWE ring announcers Joe Tessitore and Wade Barrett confirmed on SmackDown that Samy Zayn was out of action indefinitely. Tessitore explained that the former Intercontinental Champion had a spinal compression and suffered extreme nerve damage as a result of the 40-year-old former Universal Champion's attack. That it will be interesting to see if Zayn returns to action ahead of WrestleMania, and whether he will indeed fight Owens at the Show of Shows. Does Kevin Owens keep in touch? Wow, that hurt. Fans erupt after unfortunate update on former WWE stars. AEW status surfaces. It was recently reported that a former WWE star had joined Tony Khan-led promotions AEW and ROH. But a new potential update indicated that he hadn't signed with All Elite Wrestling and Ring of Honor. That a few weeks ago, Elijah FK Elias posted a video alongside AEW and ROH tag team The Righteous and hinted at an alliance with them. Later, Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer newsletter reported that he had inked a contract with Ring of Honor and fans would soon see him side alongside The Righteous on ROH, and perhaps All Elite Wrestling too. Sean Rossap